chapter 16 verse 12. 2 Samuel chapter 16 verse 12. Let's read this word of God. It may be that the Lord will look on my distress.
It may be that the Lord will look on my distress,
And the Lord will repay me with good.
and the Lord will repay me with good
For this cursing of me today.
for this cursing of me today.
This is background is this. When King David was rejected by his own son, he was running away from his country. When he was running away, hiding his face, covering his head, along with his bodyguards who were around him, then one of his relatives, Shimei, and he was walking along with parallel to David, and he was going on cursing and abusing him, King David. Though King David is king, an ordinary man, Shimei was going on cursing him, abusing him, speaking all bad words against him, not for 1 or 2, 3 minutes, but for hours, not ready to leave him. And as David was passing, trying to escape from him, he is going on doing it. David and his men went on the road while Shimei went along on the hillside opposite him and cursed as he went, throwing stones and flinging dust at him. Shimei, we don't know why he did it, but he did it to David. And verse 14 we read like this. The king and all the people who were with him arrived weary at the Jordan, and there he refreshed himself. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
So this is what it may be, and therefore he says, when the Shimei was going on abusing David, the followers of David, they said, shall we go and kill this man? He is a dead dog, and we are going to kill him. Then David said, don't kill him, don't do anything to him. Maybe God told him to do all these things. And he says, David said to Abishai and to all his servants, my own son seeks my life. How much more now may this Benjaminite? Let him alone, let him curse, for the Lord has bidden him. Maybe God has given permission for him to curse me. Let him curse. This is what David said. My dear brothers and sisters, sometimes there may be people in your life who abuses you, curses you, insult you, humiliate you without any reason. You must be wondering why these people behave like this against you. And they may be all going on irritating you, hurting you, destroying you, even though you have not done anything bad against them. Without any reason, they are cursing you, abusing you, hurting you, speaking against you, spreading rumors against you. Maybe the Lord has permitted them. That is what David said. And then David said, it may be that the Lord will look on my distress, and the Lord will repay me with good for this cursing of me today. All these curses will be turned into a big blessing for me. Therefore, God permitted this. I am ready to accept it. My dear brothers and sisters, we all should have the same attitude. Maybe our family members, relatives and friends and neighbors who are going on abusing us, using swearing words and dirty words and criticizing us, spreading rumors against us. If God permitted this, it is for a purpose. Let us also have the same kind of faith just like David had. It may be that the Lord will look on our distress, and the Lord will repay us with good for this cursing of me today. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
All these curses that others are doing against you today will be turned into a great blessing. God will repay you with good for the cursing that you have heard today. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Therefore, do not be so depressed or disappointed. All these curses, all these abuses, all the insults and humiliations that you experience from your surroundings will be turned into a great blessing for you. Tomorrow, God will do that. God will make it happen. And this is what you need to do. And this is, therefore, don't be shocked when you are insulted. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.